Aooni time. If it loads. Also, what are these? 2,000 steps. Shake up. What? Shake off or what? Ah, losing now. The Aooni. Okay, now that we know that the Aooni is in the bathroom, what can we do? Juke! I killed myself. Blue-eyed colored giant cockroach. Okay, that's and I didn't even say, yeah, this is definitely not. Yeah, probably come back later. What are these control? Okay. Should I do sticker time? Or maybe I should update the farm. Yeah, let's update the farm. Let me just load it up. Now that this is the game, let's add a new type of food. Eventually after this, we might have to add like another like version thingamabobber. Also, let me full screen this. You have to use date right here. Perfect. Okay, we know that we only can place foodstuffs. That's why I placed here the foodstuffs. And this is what we're gonna be working with. So the way this will work is as I start the clone with something set to 1, and I don't know what something it could be. But I'm only here for this. Delete clones in dirt. Delete clones in blank. We need this whenever we unlock something. Which is why I'm going to move it to the delete clones in food place. So it deletes and then places them. Now we know that grapes and potatoes are unlockable. But we're going to make a new food. We just have to browse the emoji store real quick. What about a mahjong tile? Unit code. I want something else than an emoji you can type. We have cash. We have a weird Japanese symbol. We have 100%. We have a teddy bear, and we have 3. And we have a weird N. We have a question mark without a dot, and we have the German S. How do I emoji? Back. Hit this button. Ooh, it just randomly splits it. Technical quick start guide. Where are the pages? Adopt a character. Membership. News and events. Newsletter setup. What emoji? What? just want to know where can I find the at the I want to know where I can find the letter sheets. Unicode table. Character table. Finally, the character table, which I'm just gonna find a PDF of. I'm just gonna find a PDF. The Unicode standard. We have every letter in the English alphabet, and for some reason that, and Kannada. Table of ASCII and Unicode characters. Finally. Okay, this guy. Cofanto, elefanto, edescando. Unicode table. Now we can actually copy them. Line extended B A and line extended B. Accept. Why is this? Why is this so laggy? My computer should not be making that noise. Cyrillic, something Armenian, Arabia, Arabia. We have roots, cubit, fourth root, whatever this is, Arai, per mile, per 10,000. What the hell is on this? Why is my computer making that noise? I don't think a computer should be making. Okay, my Unified Canadian Album World. What? I just want playing cards. For some reason they exist. This is every playing card in existence. Yeah, the ace, the two, the ace, and playing card. Then we have playing card white joker, king of clubs, joker, playing card red joker. No, these idiots. They have dominoes. What? What the hell is on this site? Mahjong tiles. And what the hell? Mahjong. Aces. Ace of spades. The ace of spades. For some reason, out of all the playing cards that I chose the ace of spades. It's probably the coolest one. Probably the coolest one in design. And let's just flip, balloop, beep. Increase the price to $20. And now we rename it to Ace of Spades. We have now unlocked the Ace of the Spades that the Spanish are gonna use. Okay, now that we have the Ace of Spades, let me just go into this code, change Utah 4, and oh god. How come? Now we have the Ace of Spades, but it does literally nothing. Because we literally haven't coded it. Alright, let's code it. Bloop bop. We're just gonna change this to a 4, and we're gonna change it, and then we're gonna remove you. Actually, let's add Ace of Spades unlocked. Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades unlocked. Grapes and grapes. Now let's change this to the Ace of Spades unlocked. I have so many variables that it's like this for some reason. Ace of Spades unlocked, and if equal to 20, or minha 20, not 20. I'm gonna change this to -20. Set Ace of Spades to 1. This is a mess. We now need an extra sprite, so let's just whoop in the Ace of Spades. It can really use a back. Just right there. So after, we're just gonna draw over an entire rectangle. Make it pure white and move it backward. Now that looks like a playing card. Beep boop, pets your leg. Ram. This one to background. Round up. And then we move you to this. This is a bit misaligned, so I'm just gonna move you and then shrink it down a bit. And then move it back to the right position. And now, if I may be excused, I have a tiny shiver to shave off. The tiniest shiver. Okay, now please tell me the playing card looks like a playing card. It looks like a playing card. It is now the most official playing card. I'm just gonna name it Ace of Spades. And now we have it perfect. Now what actually is this? Okay, go back to the books. Okay, now we have a bunch of ands and ifs and buts and blips and the now we have one page, but I feel like another one. How much is it I've been recording? I've been recording 13 minutes now. So let's go back to here. It says Ace of Spades unlocked. To 0. And to be sure, set Ace of Spades to 0. So make sure you can just carry over. Now we need to add the next shop item, which is actually coded in the pointer. I don't know why, but it's coded in the pointer. Let's clean up these blocks. And now we shall go into the sprites of the shop and create a new one. Last time we had this pretty detailed grape, which I'm still proud of. We're just gonna make this. How much is a pack of cards? $40. What? design look like? Well, first, I'm just gonna import the Ace of Spades text because it's somehow importable. And after scaling it up and giving it that same white background times amount on the first try. Wow, that looks good. Now we get to the designing part. Okay, so I feel like a giant block. But we need to make a tiny version, so I guess this size would work. Now I feel like compared to the stuff I've seen, I feel like compared to the stuff here, this size is a bit up. It's pretty good. Why do I keep just making stuff? I need a mouse, and I'm still not correct. Okay, so now in this correct size, we're gonna set it to white. Increase the size of the outline. Now it looks good. Now, how am I going to draw a spade? Let's first start with the ace, which I guess will be in serif as the game's font is serif. But no, a playing card doesn't ever have serif on it. It's always sans serif. Gotta match the card. So now we insert bloop and then bloop and then bloop, and then we hit up a loop. We now have a nice ace, but we need to know what suit it is. So it's time to draw an ace, a spade. Now, according to my reference, it's just a circle. We take this, we shave you down to the bottoms, and shave you, delete you, and then shave, and then you. Now that looks pretty much like a spade. You just add this, and oh god, I forgot about the tail. If this little chunk will let us make that looks like an arrow, but still we'll fix it. Now, according to my reference, that looks pretty bad. So let's restart. Circle over the entire thing to the back, forward, or below. And cut. As you see, we should make the text box go to the back. So now, our box is a bit different. We're also gonna recolor this to red, and then we're gonna color next first. So now, if I send you back and then forward a bit, I see that there's like a little point there, so I'll make it pointed. And then see like a dill curve I do see right here, and match the curves. So with just curve matching, that looks pretty similar. Now it's the tail. First of all, I'm gonna make the tail separate object, because I've synced a thunk. It says if my tail of the spades Now the thing is, everything in this game that's in the shop will be hand drawn. Never forget it. And never let me down a bit. 'Cause I will forget the next day. I quit. Linggang guli 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 wata linggang guli linggang buli 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 wata linggang buli 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 wama linggang guli 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 wacha linggang linggang guli 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 wata linggang buli 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 wata. Let's go back to one of this. What is the design? Let's curve it down a bit and add some little cheeks. Now that looks like a spade. It's time for the tail. Shall use another red rectangle for. As things like this covers the entire spot. Let's just remove one of the points and add it to the middle. Now that looks like a spade, but it's not really a spade. Curved. No. You're doing it all wrong. You're doing it all wrong. You're not supposed to be curved. You're supposed to be pointed. You're the one that's supposed to be curved. You see how much better that looks? Now that looks like a spade. There's still some designs I need to do for the tail. Not you two both, just the tail. Okay. That looks like a spade. That looks like a spade. That looks like a spade. In group, final results. That looks amazing. Actually looks like a spade. I'm gonna scale it down. Black. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Now that looks like a spade. Or I'm just delusional. And there's like a copy and paste of the spade I can just get somewhere. Is there a copy and paste of the spade somewhere? Now that looks like a staircase of spades. I need to just down to match. So now comparing the playing card to the actual original design. Let me shrink this down to the size. That looks pretty similar. These are just much tiny. Very tinier. Let me take you and make you tinier. Very tinier. So. A bit bigger, a bit smaller, a bit smaller. Down. Why is there two? And now that is not a spade. I need to make this ace. A's a bit smaller, and have them turn a corner. A's a bit smaller. Right. We only have a couple more minutes before. Also, this Ace of Spades design is actually the bye bye. Playing card Ace of Spades. I should also go back into the dirt. Yeah, no, you see dirt? They're all images. See, they're all images. These are playing cards. And the playing card is a playing card. But in the shop, everything is hand drawn. Like, look at the potato. Look at you. Look at the grape. I'm still proud of the grape. The great grape of grape-arania. Now we have this, and let's just code it. Now we change you to an if-else. Duplicate you and make you an if. For tie. Pajifange. Ace of Spades unlocked. So now if I give myself unlimited cash and buy the upgrade. Oh yeah, in the shop it's still set to page 5. So make that page 5. Blip blip. And why do I keep forgetting to change the number? 5. So now we just click buy. Click buy. Why can I not buy? And coins equal to a regular page equal 5. Page equal 5. Let's launch a page. But I'm sure it's triple. Why does it not work? Should I change it to like key enter pressed? Key space pressed? I don't know. Lingam gully 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 watcha lingam goo lingam goo lingam gully 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 watta lingam goo bling bang boom. Let me try to change this to key space pressed. No. No, I think that die. I'm sure it's repetitive. What the hell is wrong with this code? It's literally the same thing I've used every time. Let me change you to an if, and why can't I just move these into different drivers? If we pop die, change you into an if, change you into an if, and then delete you, change you into an if, do it forever, and put you in that. You, why don't you work? Page equal 5. 40, cross down on spades is not working, and I hate it. Please now let me unlock Ace of Spades. I can't buy it. If I have more, still can't buy it. But if I have like 40 more, what if I just change it to if touching color? Oh my god. What is the problem here? Lingam gully 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 wata lingam gully gully wata lingam. I don't think I've actually tested them. Have I? I've never actually tested them. They unlock it, but they never change your cash back. They never change your cash. Delete 2 orphan reporter blocks? Cancel. Delete 2 orphan. I've never actually tested these. And the problem was, they never ever work. Okay, I don't need this baseball. They never actually change your cash. Oh my! I was angry over nothing. Thank you back to a live recorder. And it never changed your cash, and it never did. How dumb am I? 1 by minus 40. I'm an idiot. So I just need a copy. Not copy all. Copy block. Paste. Change 1 by minus 20. Paste. I never actually tested the shop. I never actually tested the shop. It just checks your coins and never changes them. Let's wait. Oh my, why is my shop system more dumb than I actually thought? I never thought this shop system was broken. I just implemented it. I just copy pasted and then boom. Code work, I don't care. Just post video. Also, why is my laptop making that noise? And now if I select points to that back. Now, can I buy Ace? I can buy Ace. I can buy you. I can buy you. Buy the potatoes. Buy even you. With 100, I can buy just infinite. And now, here's some coins. It's literally a joke. Ace of Spades doesn't work. The clicking of Ace of Spades. The clicking for Ace of Spades doesn't work. These are still touching mouse pointer. It's supposed to not be touching mouse pointer. It's supposed to be touching pointer. Oh my. So you're telling me there's a chance that literally none of these worked. Give me infinite block. And now can I poop? I can clickable item. How much debugging do I have to do? And wheat. Where is the Ace of Spades? Said Ace of Spades. Wait, grow speed. Change coins by 21. Oh my, I am dumb. Okay, now can I actually work it? I'm just gonna buy infinite of you and see how much that'll give. How fast that'll make growth speed. Let's actually show the growth speed better. It's currently at negative 20. Wheat just doesn't exist. No, yes. There's like no reason to not buy Ace of Spades instead of. At this point, there is none. Ace of spades. Buying literally anything else when you can just keep planting spades. Alright, growth speed is always at a certain limit. What is that limit? It's 10 seconds. Growth speed is always 10 seconds. So our limit to growth speed will probably be 2 seconds. It's way too fast. Literally this. Nope. I now have infinite coins, and I have found the infinite coin machine. So, we just bloop it a... Wait, why can't I just do bloop bloop? Pow! Attach this to the green flag. What the hell? What the hell? Set growth speed. Not this, not this. Set, I think I only need one. Greater than or equal to minus growth speed less than 2 or equal. Why can I not duplicate things anymore? Minus. Oh my, I have a lot of variables. And literally all of these. Literally potato. I have 2 for everything except for wheat. So now you can actually never get a growth speed of less than 2. So if I just go into growth speed and just keep buying growth speeds, yeah, it'll change my coins, but it would actually affect growth speed. And I feel like 2 is a now you can just wait a couple seconds and your wheat is done harvesting. You can't actually get a full farm with this. Then you can buy potatoes and finally plant your first ever potatoes. It's gone. Cash. Then you can buy grapes. And you might be thinking, okay, the next is surely carrots. No, it's the ace of spades. You literally can't even buy this half the time. That works. That works for this episode. Yeah, I think next episode we'll add arrows so you can change the fish food pages, but we'll have more.